Welcome to Side Hustle Rules. My name is Lou Reyes. On this channel, what I do is I tell you how to start a side hustle. I also tell you how you can scale that side hustle. But if you decide you want to take that side hustle and you want to turn it into a full-time business, well, we can help you with that too. Now, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about 10 side hustle ideas that you can use to earn some quick cash. And I want to say this. I've either done this side hustle myself, so you're going to get my perspective, you're going to get my insight, or if I haven't done this side hustle myself, I know someone who has, and I've either helped them, given them some advice, or what I've done is just sit back and watch them build that side hustle up. So I'm going to tell you about 10 side hustle ideas that you can use to earn some quick cash. That's right after this break. Come on! Welcome back to Side Hustle Rules. My name is Lou Reyes. As I said before the break, in this video, what I'm going to do is tell you about 10 side hustle ideas that you can use to earn some quick cash. Before I do that, though, I just want to mention in the description box of this video, I do have a link to my free side hustle starter kit. It's a kit that outlines the 8 steps that virtually every single entrepreneur has to take before they start a side hustle. So now let's get into the 10 side hustle ideas that you can use to earn some quick cash. I'm going to start with side hustle number 1. Graphic designer is an easy gig to start. You can make some pretty good money doing it. All you've got to do, number 1, is just get a design program. And there's free design programs. One that I use that I swear by is called Canva. You get a design program. It already has templates in there. So if you're not a great designer, graphic designer, you don't have any experience in it or very little, you can use some of the templates they have in Canva. There's a pro version, there's a free version. Use one of the templates. You can create some really great advertising. I think they're advertising quality designs for a customer. How do you get a customer? Number 1, go on social media. Make some posts on Facebook. Let your friends know that you now have or now do a graphic design business. You can also go out like I did. I went out and I just knocked on some doors, walked into some businesses in my area. And what I did is I just said, hey, I do graphic design, and here's my card, here's my information. Please give me a call if you have any jobs that you want to assign out to somebody who's local, somebody you can talk to. Now, there are other ways to get business. You can use Fiverr, you can use Upwork, and you can use 99 Designs. Those are 3 social media platforms that you can use to market your program, market your graphic design business. I recommend a graphic design business if you're looking to earn some extra cash and possibly you want to take that, you want to scale up, and you want to build it into a full-time business. Regardless, it's a great way to make some quick cash. Side hustle idea number 2, consultant. If you have an expertise, if you're an expert in any area, and I mean virtually any area whatsoever, you can become a consultant. And those areas are as wide as becoming a sales consultant, a stylist consultant, a marketing consultant, a PR consultant, a wedding consultant. If you have an expertise and you really want to help people, consider becoming a consultant because you can earn a good amount of money doing it. And what I know is this, the more expertise you have, the more experience you have, the more talent, skills, and knowledge you have, the more you can charge. And you can do this business as a side gig. You can do it as a side gig or a full-time job, which I will tell you, there are a lot of folks out there who started out as a consultant doing it part-time and just realized, you know what, I enjoy this business so much. I know I can help a lot of other people, and I'm going to do this job full-time. So consider becoming a consultant. Side hustle idea number 3, tutor. If you have knowledge in English, math, science, even a musical instrument, why not consider sharing that knowledge with someone who needs your help and become a tutor? When I decided that I wanted to learn how to play guitar, I went and found myself a tutor, became very good friends with that person, learned about his business and learned how he was building his business. And what I saw was a great opportunity for someone who has a skill who has a skill and wants to share that skill with others. A tutor is a great side gig. It's a great way to make extra cash. It's also a good way if you decide you want to enter the world and become a full-time tutor. Well, you know what? If you build up your client base big enough, if you make it big enough, yeah, you can do it full-time. Regardless, tutor is a great side gig to make some extra cash. Side hustle idea number 4. Pet sitter or pet walker. Now, I know that at one time or another, you've driven down the street, you've seen someone walking 3 or 4 animals, and maybe you've wondered, hey, do they own those animals, or could they be a pet sitter? Well, I happen to know someone who is a pet walker, pet sitter, and what he told me is this. Every single week, he makes between $300 to $400 on the side, either walking an animal or 2 or 3 or doing a pet sitting gig. So yeah, he makes good money because you know what? People love their animals and they will pay when they want to leave and go on vacation. They will pay someone to watch their animal while they're gone, or when they're working and they want that animal, their pet, they want their pet taken care of. When you want to get business, is you just go ahead and you get on social media, you let your friends know. A lot of us have pets. We love our animals. Yeah, we'll pay someone to take good care of our pet. Side hustle idea number 5, cleaning houses. And this is a gig that I actually did way back. It was my first business. What I did was I decided one day I wanted to start a home cleaning business. But before I did that, though, I wanted to see if it would be something that I would even want to do. So I contacted a few friends, contacted a few relatives, said, hey, I am available to clean homes. And you know what? A bunch of my friends or family members said, yeah, Lou, I can use the extra help. After I did that side gig, I did it on the weekends, did it even a couple evenings, usually on a Friday. But when I did that side gig and I liked it so much, I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and make this a full-time business. I hired a cleaning crew, hired multiple cleaning crews, and then I was off to the bank. But cleaning houses is a great way to make some extra cash. It's easy to get the business. You let your friends, you let your family members know that you're available. Side hustle idea number 6. Freelance writer. If you have writing chops, writing skills, writing talent, and so far you haven't used or leveraged that skill to make yourself some extra cash, well, consider going on Upwork or Fiverr and connecting with people who need your service. When I ran my chain of business-to-business magazines and my weekly newspaper, I also had a radio show. I always used freelance writers to supplement my full-time writing staff. Freelance writers love the work because they could do it in the evenings after their full-time job, or they could do it on the weekends. And you know what? It's a great way to make some extra money. And the more skills you have, the better you are at writing, the more you can charge. Side hustle number 7, sell baked goods. A very good friend of mine, every single weekend, what she does is she goes to farmers markets, she goes to art shows, she goes to outdoor events, and she sells the baked goods that she made during the week. And she always takes with her her daughter, and I've seen them many, many times at an event, and they are standing there, and they usually have a line of people who are waiting to buy because her baked goods are so delicious. And she, by the way, she always does run out. Side hustle idea number 8, wash or detail cars. Now, you can go on YouTube and you will see many videos of people, entrepreneurs, who've decided one day they're going to go ahead and wash or detail cars. And what they do sometimes is a wash or detail a car in their client or their customer's driveway or in a parking lot that's near that customer's place, or they'll even take that car home. But washing and detailing cars is a nice way to make some cool cash, and to make it pretty quickly. Within 3 to 4 hours, you'll make $100 to $200 detailing a car. You could even make a lot more money than that. Side hustle idea number 9. Power washing. And when I say power washing, I'm thinking about power washing a house or a building. And I remember the very first gig that I got doing a power washing job It was quite a few years ago. I saw a post in a grocery store. Somebody who needed, an elderly person needed their house or wanted their home power washed. I went out, rented a machine, got a buddy of mine. We went to that house on a Saturday. Within about 3 hours, we were done. We split the money. It was the easiest money I had made up to that point. But what I also did before I decided to do that gig, is I had some flyers made up. And after we got done with the power wash, I went down the street on one side. My buddy went on the other side of the street. We put these flyers into doors, and you know what? We got a couple calls after that, and then we were off to the bank. We had started our power washing business, doing it every single Saturday for months. During the summer, we did power washing. I think it's a great side gig. If you need some extra cash or want some extra cash or want it quickly, you know what? Consider the power washing business. Side hustle idea number 10. Bartending at weddings or special events. Now, I got into this particular side hustle quite by accident. One of my friends contacted me. She said, "Hey, Lou, you're a pretty outgoing guy. We need someone to bartend. Do you think you could give us a hand here? Do you know anything about bartending?" And I said, "Yeah, sure I do." Of course, I didn't, but I knew I could help. I knew it would be an easy gig to do. I went online. I learned the top drinks that people ask for. I went to her business, her company, bartended on a Saturday, made myself some extra cash, not only by the hour, but I made quite a bit in tips. And then after that, I said, you know what? Hey, if someone needs somebody for bartending, if you need someone again, I'll be available. And sure enough, I was booked every single weekend for months. I went on to do that gig every summer for 3 years. It was a nice gig. I recommend bartending. You network, you find yourself some business through friends, through family. Maybe if you go online and you look for someone who needs a bartender, there are many event centers that do need people. Yeah, you'll find yourself making some extra cash. It's an easy way to earn quick cash on the side. Well, there you go, my friends. I've just given you 10 side hustle ideas to earn quick cash. I hope you find 2 or 3 or 4 or more of those side hustles right for you. As I mentioned, I've done a few of those myself. I know people that have, and I can tell you this, from my perspective, yeah, you can make some quick cash using one of these side hustles. Well, that's all I got for you. If you do have any questions, you are welcome to send me an email or make a comment in the comment box. Give us a thumbs up if you are inclined. Also, consider subscribing if you're someone who wants to learn how to start a side hustle, scale a side hustle, or take that side hustle and turn it into a full-time money-making business. Subscribe to our channel. Again, that's all I got for you. Have a great day, everybody. Come on!